Hello. Oh, that transition was a bit sudden. How's it going? Happy days. What is it? Not Monday, it's Tuesday. It's time for every day is baseball. Baseball, baseball, baseball. And more importantly, every day is Tony La Russa baseball. We are Atlanta. We won 4 games. Hey, Mystical Machine Gun, thank you for the giant. Is that a koala? No, just batter up. Thank you for the giant emo anyway. How you all doing? Looks like a bear, see you. I wish it was the koala, that would be... Yeah, I suppose it's the wrong colour. But yeah, we got through 5 games, we've won 4 of them. I had to start over. I was playing as Oakland. I gave up on my Oakland dreams. It just wasn't happening. Couldn't beat New York. I wasted 16 hours on a different team. I decided to start over. I've been doing a lot better ever since I made the change to Atlanta. I think I ended up quitting the last game. I can't remember. I'm trying not to lose any games until I've got a really good lead. I have a lead of 1 point at the moment, which is not really enough. So I would like to win this next game. Obviously I'd like to win all games. But yeah, let's just get on with it. I'm hoping Tony La Russa's going to end this week. That's the plan. We don't even have that many... Oh, no, maybe we do. Sega plays visiting team Chicago. I play the home team Atlanta. So I always have to read this out. You got to be so careful with these EA games because they love to just like randomly change who you're controlling for no reason. Because it's like I'm not really Atlanta. I'm just choosing to play Atlanta's games. I could just be whoever I want to be at any moment. It's a weird way to do things. You know, the playlist is really enjoying Quackshot. That's the second Quackshot song. Is it on shuffle? It is. Play ball. We are who? Who are these people? Lebrand. Yeah, you say this game. You say baseball wasn't so big in Australia, but for some reason they felt fit to release this over there. You know, I haven't thought to look, but I wonder how many baseball games came out in the UK. Probably not that many. I feel like we missed... I think the RBI series was all North America except for one that was in Japan. Ooh, I'm sleepy. I ate too much food. What a load of trash. Ooh wee, Mac, how are you? What did you eat? What didn't I eat now? I had the leftovers of the curry that I made on Sunday. The last lot. Ooh. I'll wake up in a moment. It's food coma time. This is why I struggle to get on and streaming because I just go comatose after I've eaten. And then I had I had my curry rice. And then I was really naughty and I ate a bag of crisps. Which I'm now sitting here and I'm just like, why did you do that? I'm just full of regret. And I ate the whole bag as well, not just half the bag, the whole bag. And it's like, okay, so you know that hour and 15, 20 minutes that you walked home from work today? You've just cancelled that out with that because walking can only do so much. Ooh. might even start over. Tell you about it? I will. Doing 10,000 steps a day easily on a sleep. Yeah, that's the problem. Do you know it's a thing though? Some of it's kind of streaming because I don't give myself time to make sensible choices. But, because when I wasn't streaming a couple of months back, I was eating really well. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning now. Should I just end stream and go to bed? I swear I was fine like 5 minutes prior to hit go live. But no, I feel like some of it is, it's what you eat and also getting used to it. Because I went for a while not eating any junk food just because of, I was just trying to lose some post-Christmas weight. And I was mostly just eating protein. And I found myself just fuller, more satisfied eating different stuff. Like, instead of eating lots of bread, I was trying to cut down bread and eat more whole grain. Oh my god, my glasses are pissing me off now. Ooh, right, let's go again. So, yeah, like whole grain and eating nuts instead of potato chips. Even though the nuts have high calories, just not eating so much. But just like more high protein stuff, I was feeling fuller for longer. Whereas I feel like it's it's ridiculous. I can eat a whole bag of crisps and then just like pig out on something else because it's just not. It's not actually satisfying particularly. Tastes good, but it doesn't fill you up. And I think that's half the problem. It's like shit calories, you know. Whereas like eating some nuts and some raisins and Greek yogurt kind of makes me feel a bit fuller. But then I feel like once I get into a cycle of like eating crap food again, I'm craving it. But when I wasn't eating it, I wasn't really bothered. I wasn't missing it as much. I need to get, but unfortunately it's cheap and convenient a lot of the time. But I think I need to stop buying crisps again. Because they're bad. If I have crisps in the house, the home, they get eaten. And I don't know about Australia, but Japan's really bad at not having small sizes for crisps. They just have like grab bag sizes, like share bags. And I can't put them back. Whereas when I'm in the UK, I'll just get, you know, the multi-packs and they're just small and I'll just eat one packet and be done. Granted, I might eat 2 packets in a day, but I love crisps. They're my downfall. And the cupboard root, exactly. You get a little snack. Yeah, they're better. I think it's much more. You just feel like really naughty opening. I mean, essentially, 2 bags is probably still smaller than a share bag, but you know, if you're opening that 3rd one, then you're just like, wow, you're naughty. They're better value, yeah, but they're not better value on your ass. They do some smaller bags, but like they do like kid-sized ones here, but they're like too tiny to even bother with. And also they're like they don't do mostly the regular sort of stuff. They're like actually kiddie snacks, which I don't want. Just hosting a big bag. You were hosing a big bag a day at work. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe Australia is the same. Like, did you grow up like with the mentality that lunch was sandwiches and crisps? Because that's how I grew up, and it took me like most of my life, I think, to rewire my brain to thinking like a bag of crisps is not lunch. But that is a very typical British lunch, is having sandwiches and a packet of crisps. I still do, but what I tend to do now is I've finally just started cutting out the crisps and just having a sandwich. having a yogurt instead. I mean, I love yogurt anyway. You don't need to convince me to eat yogurt. All I did was make the switch to Greek yogurt instead, which is equally nice as long as it's flavored. I don't really like plain Greek yogurt, but I like that they do this creamy vanilla flavored Greek yogurt, and I love it. I could just eat a bucket of it. Oat. Come on, Justice. French vanilla yogurt. That sounds so good. I really like vanilla as a flavour when it's really strong. Run, run, run! Oh. At some point I need to get back onto Brian Lara's cricket. I just can't be arsed. I couldn't really figure out how to play it well. You cheeky shit. Get out of here. Ball. Hope if I could win a few, like, I would like to ideally be at the playoffs by Thursday. And then what's the playoffs? The best of 7? I can't even remember how the league works. Do I have to play whoever's second in the league first again before I do the playoffs? I can't remember. I felt like Tommy Lasorda's... I think you do. I think you have to do like a best of 7 and then another best of 7. Because I feel like Tommy Lasorda's baseball, it just kept going on. And didn't that happen with Roger Clemens? I thought it was the final and then it was like, no, it's the World Series now. Maybe there was one first. Let's play baseball. We never stop playing it. How are you, Angel? It's like you and Bucky O'Hare, except not as fun. I never watched Bucky O'Hare. I always wanted to. I don't remember when it was on TV. I think it's a bit before my time. Or too young to appreciate it. Or want to watch it. I remember my friend across the road had I think he had 2 Bucky O'Hare action figures, and I'm sure the ears were broken on one of them. And I always used to think the figures were there frogs in it as well. I think somebody had a frog figure. I always thought it looked really cool and wanted to watch it, but it was just like, I think it had already finished its TV run. I don't think it really got repeated. 1992-ish. I feel like surely it must have been a bit older than that. No, that's probably about right, really. That would be why I probably missed it. Yeah, I probably missed it by like a year or 2. Because I think my other friend did like it, but he was slightly older than me, so that would have probably been the slight difference, hence being slightly. I gotta get some runs. Let's murder some toes was the constant phrase. Isn't it one of those, because a lot of kids shows are like that, aren't they, where they actually only made like, what, 8 episodes or something, but it just felt like it was on permanently. Yes! Ba 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 bam 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 bollocks. Shall I just start over? Ba 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 bam. 12 episodes, but it's one which didn't really get. Yeah, I don't think it did. That's why I would have watched it if it had been repeated, but I think it just had its run and that was that. It's like Dogtanyan's not really. I feel like Dogtanyan's not quite my age, but it had a movie which was a digest of the series, and I don't know whether that got shown a lot. Because we recorded it off the TV and I loved it and I used to watch it over and over again. Maybe it just was on telly once and we happened to record it, but it was a huge part of my childhood. It was I think it's the All for One and One for All, the movie or something. It was like the entire first series just like chopped up into a film. It was constantly, yeah, but I might have. I don't remember watching the series. But I watched the film so many times. Yeah, but Mysterious Cities of Gold I never saw on terrestrial TV. The only reason I know that is because that's older than me. My brother watched that. The only reason I know it is because they repeated it on the children's channel, I think. So, speaking of Dogtanyan, there's Mr. Steve J. How are you doing?
Mr. Stay has just rated. Isn't nature fabulous?
You've raided into a very boring baseball stream, but I appreciate it. We were just talking about Dogtanyan, and there you are. How are you doing, Julio, Dame Karen, Fraggle Rock, hello there. Irrationally Rational, Carla Char. Parsival. Fancy Star Music? It's not. Oh, on the raid message, I was going to say this isn't not to be actually person, but it's not. It's Batman. But no, the raid was Fancy Star Music. Learning a lot about baseball. Oh, I know too much about baseball now. I've had enough of baseball. Oh, I suppose I should say what I do, but you probably know. I'm playing all the Mega Drive games, and unfortunately this is one of them. There's a list. I'm in Sports Hell at the moment, and this is baseball game 6 of 27. I've been playing it for 22 hours. It took me 16 hours before I restarted as a different team and started winning. But this is not a very good one. I don't hate sports. Like, I'm not just like throwing all sports in the bin. I just don't really enjoy this one. Just try to win the World Series and then I'll move on. But this game is rather foul. 27, yeah. I mean, there's a franchises. That's the problem. You've got like 4 RBI baseballs. There's 2 Tony La Russa games. This is the first one. Then there's Tony La Russa 95. Which I've heard is better. I have not done any Fancy Star yet though. But I have done Batman. I played Fancy Star before though, because it's classic. But not on Twitch. Egad. This game just has too many issues. What is this music? I'm not in the mood for it. Oh, it's the ending of Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf. That was a good game. Only 2 Brian Lara's. I know, right? Only. I started Brian Lara. I couldn't really get on with it. It is like Crusader. Beat them. But yeah, my problems with this is the fielding. You actually like one of the cricket ones? I've heard good things about it. I just was finding it difficult to do the... Is it pitching? Do you call it pitching in cricket? Or bowling? What is throwing the ball? A bowler, right? Bowling. There you are. I remember thinking Brian Lara was the only good cricket game. It's because it is the only cricket game, Quickie. There's Brian Lara and then there's like the next Brian Lara. It's like Brian Lara 95. There are only Brian Lara games. Unless, I mean, maybe there's something on the Super Nintendo, but... I think they're both Codemasters as well. I have played about 5 hours of Brian Lara, but I've sort of put it on the back burner for the moment. Couldn't be asked to learn how to play it. You think it'd be like cricket, but it's not. I mean, this game right now, baseball. But yeah, this game's just got issues. The fielding's awful. Is my main issue. And I don't like the controls to make them run on the bases. Often it has a habit, it automatically changes who you're controlling in the middle of fielding, and it will suddenly jump to somebody who's not near the ball, and then you'll be running the wrong way, and it gets very stressy. When's Pete Sampras tennis? You could redeem it quicker. I'm sure you have enough points, don't deny it. Well, you must be on your way. I've already started a tennis game anyway. I'm in the middle of both this, Tony La Russa, and I'm doing ATP Tour Tennis. I was enjoying that tennis game, but I decided to do a bit of this first. I've actually played this before. You're Scrooge McDucking. Oh shit, I'm fielding! Crap. Yeah, I started ATP Tour Tennis, it was pretty good. But I already played this one. This was actually game number 6. I played this in... There's a really bad video of me playing this in 2021 sometime. And I didn't know what I was doing. And when I first started going through all the Mega Drive games, my attitude to sports was like, I'll just play them for a bit and move on. I changed my mind at some point because I'm a fool. Probably around game 90 something. I hadn't played many sports games though, so I've been going back and just polishing up the sports games I didn't do justice to, and this is one of them. This is pretty much one of the last ones there is to do, because I already redid Wimbledon, which ended up taking 37 hours. It was pretty good though, it was just hard as nails. I redid Lakers versus Celtics at the NBA playoffs, which took ages as well. How old is Wimbledon, the game? I think it was about 92. The sequel's 94? Maybe it's 93. It's called Wimbledon Championship Tennis in PAL regions. I think in America it was just called Wimbledon. No, wait, the other way around. You can either Google it or it is in my list somewhere. I want to say it was 93 because the sequel's 95? 94. It's not really I mean, it is a sequel and it isn't. It's basically the same sort of developer and game engine and stuff, but Wimbledon had like women in it and stuff, and it was primarily set around Wimbledon, I think. Whereas the sequel is various tours around the world and it's male only. But it's using a lot of the same controls and sounds and sights. It feels a bit more polished though. Male, yeah, it's an odd choice, but I think it's realism. Like the tournament I think it is a male only competition, so they can't blag it. Whatever it is, ATP, APT, ATP. But you get to make your own character and do a career mode on it. Remember, there's a legendary though, exactly. Well, not that I know. I've seen a lot of Wimbledon, but not out of choice, just because my mum loves it and it was always on the TV, annoying me when I was a kid. That's so sneaky. Oh, I actually got him! ATP? What's ATP? Oh yeah, so as I was saying, I only watched the Mysterious Cities of Gold because I think it was the children's channel, but they repeated it on the ATP. They repeated it on satellite because I have a specific memory of coming up next week, and it looked really dramatic with like probably one of the temples collapsing or something. And then, you know, you used to watch Sky if you had bad weather, you just couldn't watch TV anymore. And I remember, I think I'd been at nursery or something. For some reason, I loved the show, and I remember we couldn't watch it because it was raining, and so there was no television, and I missed the entire episode, and I was really upset. I actually don't really remember the show. I've revisited it as an adult, but I don't really remember it. Like, revisiting it, I don't really recognise any of it, but I do remember, like, crying because I couldn't watch an episode of Mysterious Cities of Gold because it was too windy. Used to get fuzzy TV and Please Wait. It was, that's how it used to go. Do you remember all those pains? Like, that you'd also be recording a movie and it'd run out in the last 15 minutes. Tape had run out. Or you used to set a timer for something and you didn't have enough room on the tape, but the football had run on for half an hour. So you'd record half an hour of football and then not have enough time for your movie, and then you'd miss it. Entire Twin Peaks just to see the end. Why did you try and record it? I remember getting really upset because I was recording. I think it was when ITV were going through showing all the James Bonds. I was recording them all, and then A View to a Kill, the ending ran out, and I was devastated. Oh no, that's awful. Should probably be changing my picture. Should probably be starting this game over. But maybe I can pull it back. Ooh. keep on trying, don't you? No! I used to have to take the adverts out as well, so I used to record a lot of Doctor Who. And my mum would do the ironing and take the adverts out off UK Gold, otherwise they wouldn't fit on the tape. And you'd have to do long play. Sometimes though, you used to get some really interesting stuff, like if you'd record a movie or a show, and then you'd go to bed or something, leave it running, and you'd have the weirdest stuff that was on afterwards that you would have never watched otherwise. I remember watching this like gay movie called Get Real. It was on like Channel 4, I think. I'd left the tape recording Gattaca because I wanted to watch Gattaca, and it recorded whatever was on afterwards as well. And when I next day was watching Gattaca, I was just laying on the sofa and I couldn't be bothered to get up, and started this next movie that I'd recorded afterwards and ended up getting into it. It's like some teen British made movie. It was very Channel 4. Yeah, it's always a good time. Run? A home run would be lovely right now. Come on, Justice. Bollocks. Oh, you nasty pitch. Can even slog. No! I'm so close to a run. Nixon, do something. Oh, you arse. Oh, I forgot to change my picture. It'll be tired now. It's a stupid system when you want to change pictures. You have to warm one up first. Oh, he's warm. If you leave it too long, though, they go from warm to tired. Now he's in the shower. Oops. We used to sometimes we'd record a movie or whatever it was, and if there was a particular advert that we liked, we'd just leave it in. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the Parent Trap we had on video. It wasn't. It was older than me. The movie that we'd recorded. So I think my sister liked one of the adverts, and it was like I think it was the Humphreys with the straws. The old one. Yeah. I mean the recording of the movie was older than me, not just the movie itself, but because the advert was older than me, but. And as a kid, I loved the Milky Way advert with the red car and the blue car. So, I think we'd recorded something like Alice in Wonderland on TV, and that had to have the advert in the middle of it. I love that old Parent Trap. It's one of my mum's favourites as well. With what's her name? Not Hilary Duff. Hilary Mills. No, Hayley Mills. I can't remember. Pollyanna. Let's try and guess what ad was before the end. Yeah, some of them. I mean, I've always thought they were bad ads. The one. I mean, it's obviously worked because I can tell you what it was for now, but it's only because I had to look it up after not being able to remember for so long. I had to go out my way and find it. Maybe that was the plan all along. But do you remember this? There was this. Well, I don't know where you're from actually. So this is probably a UK only advert. But it was It was like this little. It looked like Hong Kong or China. This little girl was like sitting and she had her lunchbox, and this other girl stole it from her and ran off and went to sit down to eat it, and inside was like this cherry, and it started singing Chicago, If You Leave Me Now, and then she screamed and dropped it and ran away, and then the other girl picked it up and it carried on singing If You Leave Me Now, and then she ate it, and it was just the most bizarre. You should you should YouTube it. It was great. But like, what the hell is that advert for? And it was for a mobile phone company, I think. It was called like the number 3 Music. But it only told you at the very, very end, and it was kind of just like, what? But the advert always stuck in my mind because it was very, very strange. Yeah. But is it a good advert? Because it's not really very clear what it's advertising. I actually still don't really know what it was advertising. I just know the company. I think it was maybe the ability to listen to music on a phone. I don't know. But I'm not sure why it had a singing cherry. But me and my friends, we used to love that advert and used to sing it all the time. It's the only reason I know that song, actually. Oh, this is a bust, this game. I'll play one more inning and see if I can pull it back, but it's not looking good. One thing that I don't really remember growing up was video game adverts. I don't remember any Mega Drive game adverts or Super Nintendo adverts. The only adverts I remember for video games was like, I think the first one I remember was Final Fantasy VIII. No. Whereas like, if you look in YouTube and stuff like America especially, there's so many adverts for like every game. All the Sega campaigns, I just don't remember seeing any of them. I would see them advertised like on a shop's advert, you know, like, come to Toys R Us, we've got the latest Mega Drive games from Sega, like Sonic the Hedgehog, but it wasn't actually Sonic the Hedgehog's ad. Seen most ads on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I think nowadays, like when I've been back home, you see them like Nintendo Switch and stuff, but not like in the 90s. I remember seeing the advert for Final Fantasy VIII and that being a real like whoa moment, like it's on the TV. And Final Fantasy IX as well. I remember seeing both of those on the TV and just thinking like, wow, this is a big game. No, why you gotta catch it? You asshole. I just need like 3 innings. And we're done here. Okay, I'm just gonna quit. Oh, I saw the film. Yeah, I remember that being advertised a lot. Yeah, they were banging on about her hair. What was her name? Was it? Maybe it was Aki. I think she was called Dr. Aki in the film though, but it was like with Laura with that video game D, they like made a virtual actress, didn't they? How do? Have you become the most seasoned pro at Tony La Russa yet? Absolutely. I'm so seasoned. Rosemary time, all of it. No, I just played one game and lost. Sega plays... I don't think anyone has put in the hours with Tony Russa. I'm sure they have. Probably nobody's put in the hours with Tony La Russa in 2025. But I can imagine there's a lot of people that played a lot of Tony La Russa in the 1993. Although, not everybody. Some people hated it. Like a review I read where someone claimed that they bought it, took it home, did the first pitch and then was horrified at the frame rate and took it back to the shop and got a refund. No, the Final Fantasy actress, she was supposed to be... Like, they did all the modelling stuff and then I think the point was she was going to be a reusable virtual model, but then the studio went bankrupt and folded because the film flopped. It wasn't... I don't think the film was terrible, it's just that it had a huge identity crisis. Like, what's your audience? Because it ain't fans of Final Fantasy, and it's not... It's too niche. You're trying to tie it into a video game franchise, so you're going to alienate regular people, and then people that like the film, like the game series, it's a terrible adaptation. It's got nothing to do with the franchise at all. They shouldn't have used the name. They should have called it something totally different, not had any indication that it was related to video games. And maybe it would have done better. It wasn't great though. Uncanny Valley, I mean, at the time I thought it was fine. I have not watched it in about 20 years. I bet it looks like crap now. What is this song? This is so loud. Shush. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. How are you, 6 2/3? Thank you for the bits. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. I do remember them banging on about how her hair was all like individually animated. Shit, man. Every strand is nuts. And now it's just like so overdone. Launch base is so underrated on Sonic. Why are you doing a home run when nobody's there? Whatever, I'll take it. Couldn't have done one in the previous game though. The question is, once I finish playing blah 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 sports games, because I've been on a sports games kicker for the last like 5 weeks. I've been playing pretty much only sports games, trying to get through some of these. I've done a lot. This one's just taking much longer. But the question is, what should I do when I switch back to sort of more regular gaming? Which will be very soon. I definitely want to finish this. I want to finish RBI Baseball 94, which shouldn't take too long because they don't do full seasons. And I want to finish ATP Tour Tennis. And possibly, what's it? Dick Van Tail's Awesome Baby Hoops. What am I craving? I might do Buck Rogers, which has been redeemed by someone in chat a while ago, and I've just not got round to it, mostly because the manual is like 140 page Bible. Might do that. I also haven't done any racing games for forever, so maybe a racing game. I also want to finish Rise of the Robots. Crap. No! Or just, I don't know. I haven't done a strategy game in a long time. I've only done like, I think one? How many have I done? One RTS. Wait, I've done one RTS and one strategy? What was the RTS? I can't remember. No, RTS was Warrior of Rome. Oh yeah. Warrior of Rome, and I've done Gemfire. Rise of the Robot, yeah, it's awful. I did, I have played through it, but I didn't finish it legit, so I want to go back and do it. I did it with a save state at first. No Megalomania. Not yet. I played Megalomania as a kid. It uses that music from Holst the Planets, doesn't it? I don't really remember Megalomania that much though. It's kind of a weird one. I remember the cover was very striking. What is this music? It's really good. Something I've not played. Oh, it's The Revenge of Shinobi. Which I have actually played, but probably not up to this point. Techie Rob's waving emote. What are your favourite You play a lot of Sega 6 and 2/3? What are your favourite Mega Drive games? Dame Karen, same question if you want to answer. I'm not excluding anybody. I think we know some of Techie Rob's. Let me get it. Shining Force, Thunder Force 4. Can't think what else that you like. Why do you get to play Riding Trad, Techie Rob? As the music comes on. Bream is hitting that home run. See, you've got is that Neon's emote or yours? Neon's. Do 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 do. You don't have any consoles? Did you not grow up with any? You just like watching them. Some people do. I have a friend that doesn't really play games, but she likes to watch. More modern games though, but playing games makes her angry. So she just likes watching other people. She likes the story and stuff. Doo -doo -doo. I tried to get her to play Resident Evil 5, I think, with me, because we were playing the series and she was enjoying watching them. But and then we played it briefly and she just got really angry and was just like, no, just play it by yourself and I'll watch. Nope, just Pong Machine. Do 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 do. I have my favourite Sega games, but since doing this, I've discovered a lot more. I'd say my new additions, because I've always loved like Sonic and Streets of Rage and Crusader Senti Soleil, Story of Thor. What else? I was really fond of Theme Park as well. I know it's not really what you think of when you think of Mega Drive, but I really liked Theme Park back in the day. Quackshot, Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion, Steel Empire. Thank you for those bits. Internet Classics, your Gunstars, your Rocket Knights, your Alien Soldiers, Forgotten Worlds, Ghostbusters, Ranger. See, I've not played any of those except for Rocket Knight, and that's only starting this, and that's part of the reason why I did this, because I found I was stuck in a rut of just playing my favourites again and again and again. And I often use Rocket Knight as an example, but I loved Rocket Knight Adventures, and yet I've had like 20 years to sit down and play Rocket Knight Adventures, and I've never done it. I really liked it. That's one of my newer favourites. Dynamite Heady is another. I've not done Gunstar Heroes yet. I'm going to save that one for a bit. Alien Soldier I'm trying to save as well. Forgotten Worlds, I'm pretty sure that we borrowed that, but I don't remember it. I think I was too young. I've heard... And Ranger X, I really, really want to get Ranger X because it has connections with my favourite game ever, which is Soleil. Crusader Ascenti, even though they're not the same game at all, but just same sort of, I think some of the same staff, so it interests me. Hello there, Stubbsy. Oh, Fancy Star 4 is another one, but that's one I only played for the first time in the last decade. Wasn't on Twitch, but it took me a while to get around to it. Drake slaps hard. I've heard a couple of songs off it. I quite like it. I'm trying not to spoil myself on it too much, so I've avoided watching footage of it. I will probably buy a physical copy of that one when I get around to it. What am I doing? Why didn't I pitch him out? I was like right there as well. Oh, there's nobody there. I've never played Shining Force. Some of my other favourites, I guess, I really enjoy Blades of Vengeance. I like Ride and Trad. Thunder Force 3, because I'd never played any Thunder Force games until I did this. Like Chicago N is presumably a stand-in for the Cubs. Isn't it because the license to the sporting event is not the same as the license to the teams, and then the players also have their own things? There's quite a few games like that, because it can often be the other way, where all they get is the team names and not the players. But then they've got Tony La Russa. But this does, I don't know baseball, but people in chat have confirmed to me that quite a lot of these people are all real. Oh. Makes you wonder how some of them got the licenses all the time. EA must have probably been sort of getting a reputation for itself. Lerner. I played for 93 World Series for Atlanta. So I picked Atlanta because they came second in the 92 World Series, and this is going to be probably based on 92. So it came out in 93, but it probably... When is the World Series? Presumably after March. At first I tried to do Oakland, because that was Tommy La Russa's team, but I was just hitting a wall with them. I couldn't beat a certain game and I was a bit down in the league, so I started over. 92, yeah, I googled it. I don't know it by heart. I don't know anything, so I don't watch baseball. Apparently it was Toronto versus Atlanta in 92 and Toronto won. So I went with Atlanta because they're in the shorter league than Toronto. I think I tried Toronto out as well, and I can't remember. I think I didn't like their pitcher, their starting pitcher. Woo-wee! That's going straight into his hand. What are we on? The 4th innings? Because like if you play Tommy Lasorda's baseball, all the teams are fake. Oh my god. Why are you diving? I want you out. What an arse. Sports games licensing is fascinating, like the whole thing with FIFA EAFC. What happened then? I think it was a YouTube video, it was probably Kim Justice's, that sports, like football videos, and it was like, I think EA bought the rights to FIFA for their FIFA game but didn't realise that didn't include any of the teams or players, so it was kind of just nothing, just the tournament name. Why the hell is he trying to steal it? I've given up with this game, to be honest. It's got like machine-like AI. That's why you can scum throwing them out like that. They will try and go to the next base based on where the ball is and where you are. It's really bad. And they always pitch balls all the time. It's really hard to judge like whether to swing or not with such crap animation, and I don't know if any of these baseball games make it very easy though, but this one I feel like they throw a lot of impossible balls on this that you shouldn't be swinging for, but I just can't make that call that short, so I just swing and hope. But another problem with this era of baseball games, I think, is the AI perfect fields. Even though you can turn errors on, but I think turning errors on is only going to shoot you in the foot, really. It's just that when you're struggling to catch the ball yourself and then you get an error, I wish you could only turn it on for the AI and not you. And it seems to have this weird thing where if you swing the bat after the ball appears to have gone behind you, it'll still connect and actually sometimes does really good hits. Weird kind of stutter and wonk collision, the fact that you're able to hit the ball at all. Wow, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Like that. It looked like the ball had gone well behind me, but we still hit it. Oh, we didn't even catch it. But yeah, the animation's pretty poor. I stream at 30 frames a second, but I assure you, you're not missing any frames at all. Do. Like that. Oh, it went straight into his hands though. Now, Cabrera's broken because apparently his slugging stat is ridiculous against certain right-handers, yeah, for no reason, but he still doesn't seem to consistently do a home run. Shit, I should have thrown it to third. Oh, we're okay. But yeah, look, if you move a certain distance, he'll start going, but he'll be like, oh no. And it's like he just realised, I don't know why he's doing it. It's like he goes for it but decides he can't make it, so goes back, but then he'll just go straight back into a cycle of going for it, deciding he can't make it. You remember DC Senior loving the Braves, especially during the Muddocks era. They're pretty good in this, DC, and I've seen what you mentioned about the bases now. How are you, DC? Give you a shouty. Playing no game. That's not like you. You're always playing games. Oops. You played a DVD. Oh wow. CYOA, what's that? Sorry, I know you just said that you're like busy and lurking. Choose Your Own Adventure. Oh my god, remember those books? I think I only read one of them though, of the famous series. Was it like the Time Machine or something? The Cave of Time or something like that? I read other franchises versions. I used to read the oh, what are they called? Fighting Fantasy. My brother was really into Fighting Fantasy. We had loads of the books. Like Death Trap Dungeon. I mostly just did the same ones though. You did. I did Warlock of Firetop Mountain again and again and again. Loved it. I did that recently actually because you can get them on an app on your phone now, and they've got the pictures and everything, and the Ian Livingstone ones. And I went through Warlock of Firetop Mountain again on my phone recently. It was quite good fun because you can like simulate the dice roll and stuff. And it has the original art. They made a game based on Warlock on Firetop Mountain as well. I wanted to try it. A ton of them. You should check out, if you haven't, DC, because I don't know how popular they were in America or not. You should check out the Fighting Fantasy series. You would probably really enjoy it because it's like Choose Your Own Adventure but meets like Dungeons and Dragons sort of stuff, because it's kind of role playing. You have to roll the dice and stuff and attack monsters in them and have items and things. Some of them are really complicated as well. You have, why am I not surprised? We had Death Trap Dungeon on the PlayStation, and it was a bit clunk. And they didn't even have the real blood beast in it. It was like some weird T-Rex thing. I used to do Citadel of Death as well. I think that was the second one. Lone Wolf. Don't think I know that one. Let's start warming up Glavine now. Out. Why did he go? Or did he have to? What are you diving around for? Oh my god, it's doing the stupid swapping thing again. I'd like to get a Japanese sort of choose your own adventure. They did some in the 80s and 90s, I think. There's some they call them game books, I think. And there's one for Ease. I would really like to get it. I think Ease 3 has a game book. But they're quite hard to get now because they're kind of falling apart and stuff. Meeting time, good luck. Thank you for the alert. Enjoy your meeting if it's possible. I've seen Fantasy Star game books as well, like listed online, but they're always like kind of dirty and tatty. Come on, Blouser. All these shit hits. Gant. Out. Ever had worries or concerns about having a tapeworm? I can't say I have. I'm as puzzled as you, Dame Karen. Just nod and say, yeah. Was it the baseball that reminded you? Tonular tapeworm? No, not there. Dawson. For a week, spiraling down. Don't Google. Never Google, because it's always cancer. Just don't. And I do it every time. I always do it. I even did it the weekend because I was feeling a bit hot, and I know that I'd slept for like 14 hours. And yeah, play a real MD. Don't web it. I'd slept for like 14 hours and I was feeling hot and bothered, so I was like Googling, you know, like, slept too much, fever. And then they're like, while sleeping too much may not directly cause a fever, oversleeping can be a sign of a fatal disease or whatever, or can be a sign of blah, 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 blah. Everything can be a sign, you know, like, your big toe's hurting. While it's usually nothing, it can be a sign of foot disease or like foot cancer or something like that, or it can be a sign of your head falling off. I gotta stop these guys. Have you... Oops. Have you ever set by 20 minutes? Exactly. That might be why. You might have clocking-itis. Or maybe you're just really pissing tired because you're working too much. You're going to work all day and then streaming on Twitch and burning your midnight oil. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I had an hour nap at work today on my break. Even if it is cancer, you want to find out ASAP. Nixon, you suck. Inning 7. Can somebody just get me another point? I'm feeling nervous. Pendleton. See, you see that hit? You see that hit? I can't rewind it, but like the ball was like gone. It was in Chicago by the time he swung that bat. And yet it still counted as a hit. From a professional, not the internet, exactly. The internet just doesn't want to be held responsible for being wrong, I guess. So they just say it could be everything. But also everything can be everything, pretty much, because most discomforts are a side effects of something else, you know? Like, I don't know. If you're not feeling well, then you're going to feel bad everywhere. It's like when you've got a cold and you've got a fever, or when you've got a cold and your eyes are tired, when you've got a cold and you've got a headache, when you've got a cold and you're tired, when you know, everything's sort of everything. Can't prescribe drugs, no. Also just makes you feel, I'm a firm believer too in, what's the opposite of like a placebo, but just like hypochondria almost, where you can convince yourself you get phantom symptoms just because you're convinced that something's happening. Because I had really bad pain once. I was getting I'm not going to go into graphical details, but I was getting this sharp pain stuff, and I think a lot of it was stress related because I had a lot of problems in my personal life. And I remember going to the hospitals and stuff was not really getting solved. And in the end, it just sort of just went away. Basically, the first doctor told me a load of crap. The second doctor said, because it was the clinical doctor, not a hospital. The hospital doctor said that it's fine, and you've just got to live with it, basically. But that still didn't make me feel better. And then I ended up going to a hospital back in the UK and having a proper scan and everything was confirmed as okay. And then it just went away. And then I've had times when the pains come back and then it goes. But I think it's related to stress. And the worry of it was making it even worse. Because I remember I was in so much pain at one point, it felt like I was being stabbed in my groin. I was almost going to call an ambulance, but then it calmed down. I haven't felt that in a while. I call it psychology student's disease too, where you look, oh my god, yeah, I could imagine that. Well, you can diagnose yourself to death with any sort of mental illness. I think if you read stuff, you're like, oh, that's me. Oh, I'm disorganized. Everybody's disorganized. Like, do you know what I mean? Or like, I often forget things. Yeah, so do a lot of people. It's got to be not one or two things. It's lots of things that need to go together. Hey, Smudgy. Can we please just get another rum? Bream, do something. How am I? I'm spending my free time after work playing Tony La Russa's baseball. This is my pitcher. He's crap. Can we not just swap him out? Oh, just hit the ball and don't be out. That's all I ask. You twat. Ooh. Just gotta hang in there. Oh. He tried. Speaking of well, no, it wasn't speaking of Fancy Star. The reason I got Fancy Star in my brain though is because when I was having that pain, I was in the middle of playing Fancy Star 4. I specifically remember that moment. I was lying in bed. Come on. I really don't want to risk him getting another point. No! It was such a good swing, but it's just, oh, set up for failure. Damn it. Can't get a move. Just rubbish. I've just got to catch him out. That's all I've got to do. Ball. No fucking home runs, I swear. Right, who's this? Sandberg. Who's Grace? Okay. Don't even fucking do it. Oh my god, you're unbelievable, this pissing game. They're gonna sneak one bloody run in at the fucking end of it. You bastards! God damn it! Such a fucking mood. Who's got the bloody ball? What the? Oh. They're gonna sneak two in at the end. Oh, just fucking do something. I need to get 1 point, come on. 1 home run, anything. Nixon. Oh my god. Tenth innings it is. How is this pitcher doing? He's probably tired now. This has gone to shit. Oh my god. Well, that's the end of that. Why is nobody there? This is the last chance. Nope, we've lost. We've done. Quit. Oh, the time in this game. Ugh. That's it. Well, an hour and 40 minutes of nothing. Endlessly playing ball. Maybe we'll make the playoffs by Saturday, not Thursday. I wouldn't mind, but I just, oh, it just does my head in when they win right at the end. Like, I want to reset in the 3rd innings, not the 9th. What would Brendan do? Just can't do any decent hits. Bam 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 bam. Come on then. Mackles? Who's that? Is that somebody that was just... Oh, Matt. Why are you catching that, you piece of shit? And why did everybody run? Oh, I guess because it was the final out. Oh my god. And how silly a mood you're in. Do. Do you ever play console games, Matt? I never really see you stream. I always see like you live when I'm like on my way to work in the morning. And it's always like something I've never heard of. Like some PC game. What was it today? Will it say? Will it just say retro? Just retro. Or was it some sort of Command and Conquer weird thing? It might not be that just that it's PC. It might just be the genre. Is why I don't know it. Daikatana? I don't think it was Daikatana. It wasn't when I looked in. Dominion Storm Over Gift 3. Oh, yeah, that one. Maybe. Storm Over Gift 3? Does that mean there's a Dominion Storm Over Gift 1 and 2? Had a bit my eyes on who also made Daikatana. Was that on the GameCube? I don't know that game either, but I know the name. The name is much more memorable to me than Dominion Storm Over Gift 3. PC has N64. Wait, is that the game with David Bowie in it? What's that weird game with David Bowie in it? I'm mixing it up with something else. What's the GameCube game with the? It's like soldiers, but it's also like a pinball machine or something. Omicron. We played the Game Boy Color version. It was pretty good. The Bowie game is Omicron. Yeah, most of, like, pretty much growing up, like, all my stuff was, like, in PlayStation 2. It was mostly, like, Japanese, probably developed, or, like, Tomb Raiders, but a lot of it was just RPGs. GameCube with the pinball sword. I don't know what, never played it. I think in my head I thought that was what Daikatana was. I think I used to mix it up with Ikaruga as well before I even realised that was a shoot 'em up. Odama. She's the microphone. Weird. So I never played shoot 'em ups really until I got into them by doing Mega Drive. I wish I'd gotten into shoot 'em ups earlier though, because I really love them now, but they ain't cheap. The only ones I played was Steel Empire and Genog Wings of War. I think that's about it. Hellfire. That stuff I was playing, it was always like Jak and Daxter and Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy, Prince of Persia, Okami, Zelda, Mario, all that sort of stuff. I did play weird stuff like Primal and Fear Effect. I love Fear Effect. That's the name of the game. Sort of just goes hand in hand. It's a trial and error game, really. Oh, catch that ball. You got the Japanese version of the second one. Why? I thought you already had it. How copies they don't really like your Japanese PS2? Nah. There's that run. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can disqualify. No, I think it's gone through, hasn't it? Oh, fucking catch the ball, you idiot. Yeah, I know. I was looking at it at one point just because I can't play my PAL copies. But I was kind of less bothered because they only released one of them. And also it ain't cheap. Oh, I might just bloody do over. Well, it's probably cheaper for you because you're paying in pounds. You're paying in yen? Or you bought it have you, like, were you in Japan buying it? Oh, I'm gonna start this one over again. This has just gone to shit. Well, but you're still paying in pounds, though. Is what you're exchanging your pounds into yen, which is worth a lot more. So your money goes further. So it's cheaper. It's only cheap because your currency's worth a lot. Because it's like almost 200 yen to the pound now. Ah, keep pressing cancel. Overblood 1 and 2. That I have Overblood 1. There's no English on it though. I haven't got 2 yet. But they're like bargain bin games. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm realistically ever going to play them. I kind of fancied it just to see, but... Staff Scream is funny. Wait, where's this runner. There he is. Yeah, it'd be really nice to win a single game this evening. That's the plan. Please! Every hit is always garbage. To say this is like arcade setting as well, where you're supposed to get more runs. All the swings just lead to out, out, out. Oh. Meeting endless frustration once we reject unblocked steroids to lift the cabinet over your head. I think it's like a sim to make it more fun. So it says, but I'm not having more fun. Makes me wonder what like simulation mode would be like. Misery. Run? Okay, don't run. Christ. Everything. Whatever blows your hair back. I'm still horrified by how bad Bugsy was. And they're doing like a modern collection of it. Nobody needs a collection of Bubsy. It's not collect worthy. It should be like Bubsy's embarrassment. I mean, there's never been a good Bubsy game, has there? I would like to play the... No, I wouldn't. This is the sickness. This is how they get you. I'm morbidly curious to check out the 3D modern Bubsy that they did a while ago. I just kind of don't want to... I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to encourage further Bubsy behaviour. Maybe I'll just watch a long play. You have any worst Mega Drive games that you've ever played that aren't Tony La Russa's Baseball? Bubs is definitely one of them. Rise of the Robots is... Rise of the Robots is a crime on a cartridge. People should have been sued for that. Like charging people money and all the publicity that they did for that game. The final product, it is... You know how these days we look at that like Willy Wonka's... The AI like scam, the Willy Wonka event in, was it Scotland or whatever? The Rise of the Robots is like the video game equivalent of that abomination. You swapped a good game for it and you're still mad. It's just, it's a broken, nasty ass game. It's awful, yeah. It's only got two buttons. Like slightly different punches and like next to no moves, only one character. Very bare bones arcade mode, hideous graphics that only look nice in stills. Sound bites by Brian May. It just plays like absolute shite. I wonder if it plays any better on the Super Nintendo. Probably does not. But on the Mega Drive it's awful. But like, I never played it in real time. I just remember. I can't believe it got a sequel. But the Bubsy got a sequel. There's the problems with these people. Some people, they just have money, don't they? Well, what I don't understand is how they managed to do so much PR for it, because I never played it, but I sure as hell knew about it. I remember seeing the ads all the time. Like that robot on the cover, it's iconic. I saw it so much in magazines, previews, adverts, and the game is such a dumpster fire. All made no sense. Yeah, it must have just been, I don't know, some of it must have just been personally funded by assholes, I don't know. Rise 2. It's just pretty much got no redeeming qualities. Manufacturing system those jobs pull the CG. But they need to focus on making it. They need to. There's no game. There's no video game there. It's just a joke. Wait, what run are we in? 4. More Flash Whiz Bang, but it still looks like ass. The only thing that's slightly impressive is watching the pseudo CGI intro on the Mega Drive of a spaceship landing. Yeah, I think they did on Bad Influence. I've seen that on a YouTube video. It's just a joke. Oh my god. But I don't know. I mean, it is pretty much... I think that is one of the worst Mega Drive games that I've played so far, but I would also say Awesome Possum. Awesome Possum is offensive. It's more than the YouTube like sort of fodder. It's one of those rare cases where it's as bad as the internet claims it is. It's just that bad. Brian May. Yeah, but he didn't even really do the music. He only did like a tiny bit of it. I'm sure my VOD on YouTube is fine. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's the first run. I think Awesome Possum's terrible. I think Back to the Future Part 3 is pretty terrible, but I think I'd rather play Back to the Future than Awesome Possum and Rise of the Robots. Which is not really saying much. I think Techno Clash is pretty terrible too. Once it takes a while to get going. I think it shows its ugly colours later. Even stuff like Where's Wally? Like, Where's Wally functions and it's not outright awful, but I just feel like it's a scam to charge money for that, like, minimum effort, lazy ass content. Hard driving, I'm quite fond of hard driving actually, and I have no reason to be other than nostalgia. I played quite a bit of hard driving as a kid. You just do when you've got nothing else. Fun and games. It is, but I don't think it's not. It's kind of a little bit better than those. There's a bit more content on it. But I mean, it's not great. You like the car? Yeah, that's what I used to like, the replays. And running into the cow. Boom, boom, boom. As the engine starts after every crash. That's my hard driving impression. And the cow just stands there, doesn't bat an eye. I think Jerry Glanfield's Pigskin Brawler, whatever it is also... I gave that a 1 out of 10. I think it's a disgrace of a video game. It's got next to no content in it, and what content it does have is disgusting. Like, it's entertaining for 2 seconds. Just to look in horror. A rough copy of Experts. I've heard that's bad, but I've not played it. Wow, 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 wow. Am I gonna get any runs at all? Why is it this hard to just get a pissing point? This is one of those games again, though, I think. This is just one of those ones that I'm gonna struggle to finish. Should probably be changing my doodah. We need a hard driving bump on the list. I'm gonna buy. I'm buying hard driving. Don't you worry. That is my childhood. I will be, and it's cheap as chips. I will be having hard driving, just for the pure. Like, if I didn't have any nostalgia for it, I would absolutely not be buying hard driving. But it's a childhood memory for me. It was never mine, it was my friend's. It was his older brother's, I think, actually. We used to just play it and tit about on it all the time. How are you, Jamesy? Hey, Barface. Wait, you didn't do your thing, you're just there. Moon, like moo. Get it? No. Because she didn't do Shy High and hard driving is like, oops, 2,000 yen, 1,800 yen, anywhere between that. So I want a copy. How's I'm one up, but it's sold, and I have a couple bookmarked, a couple of copies of it, but I'm just flat ass broke right now. Like, I'm dangerously broke. I've got my monies for my cables, but I'm not touching that. That's in PayPal land, so I'm not thinking about it. But the money in my persons is like, I'm walking home from work this week. But it's payday very, very soon. And because it's a weekend, I might be getting it a couple of days early as well, I think. Like on the Friday instead of the Monday, so... But I can't wait. Wow, 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 wow. Properly arrived. There you are. New game. Wait, you got new games? What do you got? I don't know what new games are. I only know baseball. Wow, 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 wow. Track through. He's still cold. Can you warm up a bit faster, please? Where are my home runs? Woo! There they are. Thank you, Bream. Not you. You haven't played much of anything lately. Why don't you play some Tony La Russa? Don't you like to join in and play what I'm playing? What's stopping you? You could be 7 games deep into Tony La Russa, like me. I've just realised we've gone past 24 hours of this. But just think, one day I'll be playing this music as I go through the spreadsheet and mark this game off. Oh. There was another one. There was like race driving, which is kind of the same but runs faster. But I never played that. But I mean, are you really playing hard driving unless it's like 10 frames per second? I say no. One of the reasons I've stopped Sword of Sedan is because I think I want to. Do I like? Should I be saying this? But I think I want a copy of Sword of Sedan. I want my own Sword of Sedan. And then I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to my friend and be like, look what I got. And he'll be like, why? I wonder if he still has his copy. But that's why I don't want to play it, because I want to justify the purchase. I don't just want like a wall trophy. I want to finish my version, my copy of it. If that makes sense. I was thinking today as well, you know, if we excuse me, have a drink. Ever do go back and do Mega Panel, I will get a real copy of Mega Panel for the occasion. Because it's not like that, it's not very expensive. I love the front cover of Mega Panel, but I just don't really like the game. How's the ball of bass? It's just, yeah. It's not great. How are you, Doan? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm back at a lurk, I love a lurk and a work. Well, I don't love the work, but I love the lurk. Thank you always for lurking here. Yeah, always welcome in. Atlanta, let's go. Nixon. Like, what does Nixon even do? What does he do? He never does anything except get me fucking struck out. Greece. Wait, did I change pictures? I did not. Oh, he's gonna be tired now. Stupid system. Ba-bum, 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 bum. I had a peek on eBay UK. Roller to the Rescue is actually quite affordable. I'm really happy. I might see if anybody kind in my family wants to get it me as a Christmas present. Maybe I'll be the only person in the world getting Roller to the Rescue for Christmas, but I don't care. Why, Glavy, and why are you tired? Dun, dun, dun. See, it did come out in Japan, but I don't really want the Japanese one. I want like it was when I was a child. And it costs more. Out. But I want a nice copy as well, not like all ripped. I would like the Little Mermaid as well. I should just like ask my old friend. I wonder if she's still got all the Mega Drive stuff, and if she cares, I should just ask, like, do you still have the Little Mermaid and Super Fancy Zone? Like, do you want them? Because I do. And Batman. And kicks. I don't want kicks. I keep seeing kicks. I keep seeing listed. There's like somebody selling kicks right now for like 4,000 yen or something. There was somebody I bought some other stuff from that was selling kicks, and I deliberately did not ask for it when I asked for like 2 games together. I didn't ask for ultimate kicks. I am not spending my money on ultimate kicks. I wouldn't mind having it as a memory, but I'm not paying for that. Woo 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 woo. I think if it had like a really good soundtrack, I would probably have liked the game, but it was excruciating sitting here night after night with a headset on, listening to woo 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 all the time, and every like 20 minutes someone in chat would be like, wow, that sounds not annoying, and or typing woo 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 at me, and it just was just, oh my god, that fucking game. Like, I appreciate the chat, I appreciate somebody taking the time to take their fingers to the keyboard, but there's only so many times you can go, yeah, it's really annoying. Like, oh really? I hadn't noticed in like hour 27. Woo 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 woo. If only I'd set up a playlist earlier, we could have been listening to this during Ultimate Kicks instead. Could have just muted the game. No. I kind of need to make that louder, but I don't know how. Will. I didn't do one of the modes actually. But I did enough. I did 2 of them. I did the hardest one. Bloody arcade thing. Excruciating. The other mode took like an hour. And then there was one more. I can't remember what it was. Bum 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 bum. Does anybody else like horse pop music, or is it just me? I have such a soft spot for this track. Might be childhood. I just find it really chipper and fun. I love the level as well that it's on. Like, it's just really fast, and I think I like trains. You ass! They're gonna get a fucking run in the 8th inning! Oh, I hate this game! What can I do? What can I do? Catch that fucking ball. No! They're gonna get another one! These baseball games make me want to flip tables when they do this. Oh, you bastard! Fuck! Oh my god. This is gonna be another one of those streams where I don't win a single fucking game all night. Watch someone play EVO on the SNES. EVO? I don't know about that noise. I know the game. I've never finished though. This music's jolly as I'm raging. Somebody hit a fucking home run. Oh, it's not going to be LeBron. He's the pitcher. LeBron, get out. Just get out. Oh. It's painful. Yeah, this sad music. No. Why do they have to do this in the 8th inning? When I've already invested like 20 minutes. This is the problem with baseball games. There's no way to condense them down. Like the football games, the basketball games, you can always make the match like shorter, like 2 minutes version or 5 minutes version. Baseball is always going to waste your fucking time no matter what you do. Oh, you absolute twat. Sometimes I think there's also just weirdness with the game. Like there's just certain games that I seem to be unable to win. Just crap happens. 9th inning. I mean, I'll give it a go. We've gone this far now. Maybe a miracle will happen and I can get to you 3. Maybe I can get 3 innings in the first 2 batters. Can I get 3 innings or 4 on these 2 swings? On this 1 swing. Here we go. Nope, we've done. We've lost. Time to reset again. Chicago versus Atlanta for the 4th time this evening. I should just save the game in the middle of the pissing match. It is a feature. Oh my god. What a mess. I don't even know why I'm not anymore. I don't know why I'm not using the save game now feature. It feels like submitting somehow. Such an arse. Oh my god, just fucking stop throwing balls. I'm not even trying to do a ball, just throw it over the middle. They're just too fast. It's so hard to even get onto first base in this. Shit. You arse. Oh, finally. Run faster. Thought they were going gonna be out. Why is that missing? Oh, fuck off! What even happened? What? Did he hit my batter? Bream! Oh, 1 run. Oh, not LeBron, he's the pitcher. Gosh. Ugh, whatever. Piece of shit. Ah. Oh no! How does it going to take yourself to bed? Well, for me, well, yeah, I'll try my best. Thanks for stopping by, Dame Karen. Have a lovely rest. Should probably be doing the same. Oh, I might just restart this match. No, I'm quitting. I'm not going all the way to the 9th inning again just to find out we lost in the 5th. Played today's game. Chicago versus Atlanta. This is the new Oakland versus New York. How far they run. Wow. It's weird that you can choose what type of grounds you play for every single game. I thought we just have it like different teams have different stadiums. Oh my god! So unforgiving, this perfect fucking fielding and double outs. Wait, who am I controlling? Stop. Shit. Should have thrown a third. I find with this one, once they're on third, they're always getting a fucking run. I can never stop them unless there's like one out left. I never seem to be able to throw fast enough to get anybody out before they cross the home base. I hate once they're on third. I just feel like I'm fucked. My only hope is like striking out. Oh my god, what are you boys doing? Catch it. Phew. Wow, like could they just be a little bit more forgiving? Like all my hits are garbage. It's just gonna go 0-0-0 and they're gonna get a bloody run in right at the end. Can you stop doing balls? Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Like, can nobody hit anywhere that isn't just going to be core? Thank you. Ah, whatever. Oh, I didn't change my picture. Oh, damn. Ah, threw that to the wrong place. Now they're going to creep one in. In the 6th inning, of course. Nobody's catching that then. Nobody is catching that. Fucking joke. Oh. The precision with which they run back. As soon as the ball leaves my hands, they go back. Fuck off. Fucking quit again. I give him. This track, probably the previous one now. I mean, this is Sonic 3. This is the Death Egg Zone. Before was Dr. Robotnik's Meme Beam Machine. Password entry. This is the Death Egg Zone Act 1. But that's password entry from Dr. Robotnik is also used on Puyo Puyo. Oh god, why is this match just such a bitch? I've not 3 hours of the same game. Like, sometimes you just fly through them and then you just hit this brick wall where the AI's just like, nope, and nobody can hit for shit. Smith versus Smith? I'm pretty sure, I don't even know what that is. Let's see, I'm sure it's used on Puyo Puyo, but for probably a different purpose. It's the password entry screen on Dr. Robotnik's. I just want to finish one game tonight, and then I'm going to bed. Just one. It's Memories. Puyo Puyo Memories, it's called. In the original version. I like this track. Last hit was that. Do-do-do. For the follow. Who's Bluesky? Out. I think this is going to have to be the last game of the night, win or lose. The struggle just to hit and not be immediately caught out. You've literally got to hit it there, but I can't control where it goes, really. Doesn't feel like there's much control in the matter. Wait, what? What? Oh, that he let me go, maybe? Wait, who was that? Was that my slugger? Is that why? That's what they did before. Who is it? Oh, it is. It's Cabrera. He's supposedly the one with the glitch. It's as if they know that he's going to do a home run, so they let him walk. What swines. Absolute fucking swines. Don't catch that, you piece of shit. Don't catch that. Yes! Oh, finally. A little bit of luck. It's still early games, though. Why does this sound like Papa Roach? This came first. Maybe they were big Deadline fans. Strike 3. Who is Smith? Is he? I swear I've never seen him before. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who am I controlling? Like, really? Really? I've said it so many times, but it just drives me nuts. How was that in? Sanders. Straight out. So I'm not even sure if you can control the hits, really. Like, where they go. Because on, like, other games, I used to try to move to try and hit the ball with the end of the bat. And, like, hold right or something to try and hit it up the sidelines. It seems to go wherever the fuck it wants to on this. Can't even hit the ball right now. Ooh. Straight into his hands. Four more innings, come on. Four more. This has the same problem though that I've seen with like Roger Clemens. Like every hit just has a like calculated. It's the same result every single time. I've seen that play out exactly the same. It goes up the line, he dives and catches it, throws it to first base, and I don't make it in time. I've seen that exact scenario with no variation play out over and over and over. I've also seen it go between second and third, and he dives, catches it, and then it's a double out. It's just a lot of the same hits over and over again. It feels like there's almost no real physics. And speed variation. Because the computer just repeats its exact same process. We've already had this song. Just hit the fucking ball. That was not the button that I meant to press. Hey, Rosie. What, you piece of shit? What was that here? I really need to get these bitches out. Come on. Just do it. He's too fast. Ba-ba-da-bum. Oh, you fucking... Ugh. Sometimes I just can't help but feel that it's just rubber banding bollocks. Run! I don't think I've ever seen Nixon do anything. Whoa, they make him walk. They always keep making him walk. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, just whatever. I'm gonna fucking get a bloody run, I can feel it. And there it is. Oh my god! What is this fucking picture or it's rubber banding? Because this picture just seems to be fucking awful. Despite having lower stats. Just change. I do not care. Whether you've warmed up or not. Why won't it let me change him? better. Who has got the ball? Oh my god, I hate this. I know that they're gonna score in a second though. Yeah, get out. See you, Darren. I'm going after this game. Oh, Nixon. Every fucking time. That's all he does. Phew. Just hit the damn ball. Oh my god. Don't even go there. It's this music. It's just going on and on and on. Whew. What have we got? Hey Sadie, thank you for the 46 months. How are you? I'm just at the very crucial moment of this baseball game, and then I'm going to bed. I hope you're well. We got a new emote now. Oh yeah, you're the top. You're number 3 on the clips chart. With the Chakan review. We have a new emote though now. We have Ooh-wee from Jammet. Don't even. Just don't even, you piece of garbage. One more pitch. So much baseball. Yeah, there's 27 baseball games. This is number 6. Ooh, please. Oh, gosh. Please let this be over. Yes! 3 hours and 30 minutes later, I've finally beaten Chicago. One game has been finished tonight. See the league standings. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now let's see what happens in the simulation. Oh. I might simulate a game. If we can just get a lead, I'll simulate one for myself. Hoo 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 hoo. Takes ages. Okay, what were the results? Oh, Cincinnati. Can't you just piss and lose? Oh well. Wait, Philadelphia are also. Oh, for God's sake! Well, I've got to keep playing. We can't. Who are we against next? We got 5 games left. Montreal, New York, Philadelphia. We've got to win that Philadelphia game. Houston and Los Angeles. But not tonight. I can't believe it's taken 3 hours to do a single game. Oh.